It's your sanitation. And I just want to talk about my perioral dermatitis. So I was actually going to make this video earlier, but I don't know, something told me to make it later. And lo and behold, later means that I have an outbreak. So I've had perioral dermatitis for about almost 3 years now, and it all stemmed from me having a severe sinus infection. So I had a severe sinus infection in about 2017. I noticed when I came back from a trip, I was sneezing, nose tickling for months. So I finally decided to go to the ENT doctor, one that I found online, Dr. Burnett. He had 5 stars. Everybody raved over him. So I was like, yes, it's lit. My nose finally about to get fixed. I go to Dr. Burnett. He prescribes me a nasal spray. He tells me to use the nasal spray 2 times every day until my sinus infection was gone. So I did that. About 1 month later, I broke out insanely around my mouth. And my mind always goes to the worst, so of course I thought it was herpes. But I'm like, who I get herpes from, you know? At the time I was in a committed relationship, and there was, it was no cheating going on. So what happened? So I call my mom and I tell her I have bumps all around my mouth, and I was freaking out. She was freaking out too, so she told me to call her dermatologist, Dr. Jones. So I go to Dr. Jones, but before I go to Dr. Jones, I went to my friend Tatiana's doctor, because Dr. Jones, her next appointment was in like 2 months. So before that, I was like, let me make another appointment. So I went to Tatiana's doctor, and she told me I had perioral dermatitis. She gave me something to use, Elidel, along with another ointment. So I was using that, and she told me to use it, both of them at the same time, until the dermatitis went away. I did that. So I finally, so it went away, and then it came back. So I had the appointment with Dr. Jones, and Dr. Jones tells me she doesn't like the other ointment, but she likes the Elidel. She tells me to use the Elidel along with another ointment, which was like Elidel, but it was more moisturizing. Tells me to use them, and yeah, so I use them, and my dermatitis goes away again. So I go back to her and I tell her it came back. She tells me that some cases never goes away, some cases take a long time to go away, and some go away immediately. So I don't know if you can see it right now, but this is the worst outbreak I've had since October 2018. See that pink? And those little bumps right here. I've never spoken about it because I know there's a lot of closed-minded people who think the worst, think it's contagious. It's not contagious at all. It's literally a reaction from something that I was allergic to. It honestly affects me sometimes, not all the time. It affects me mostly when I have gigs and I have a breakout and I know I'm gonna have to be wearing makeup and there's different brushes and stuff touching me and it's gonna irritate me. That annoys me. But I always walk with my ointment, but it's sometimes you can't put it on. Sometimes you just gotta fight through the pain. It's itchy, you gotta ignore it, and as soon as you are done with that gig, you gotta take off that makeup and put on your ointment. I am hopeful that it will go away, and I'm still popping, and that's that on that. It's so hurt.